for threatening to charge protesters with terrorism if they interfere with the flow of goods at Puerto Rican ports. A federal judge is barring members of the public from a series of pretrial hearings in the case against 5 Blackwater mercenaries involved in killing 17 Iraqis in Baghdad 2 years ago. On Wednesday, U.S. District Judge Ricardo Urbina said he would close the trial in order to shield witnesses and jurors, as well as ensure a fair hearing for the accused. The U.S. military has announced it's met all of its annual recruiting goals for the first time in 35 years. In announcing the milestone, the Pentagon said the nation's worst economic crisis since the Great Depression played a key role in boosting enlistments. Senior Pentagon official Curtis Gilroy said a 10% increase in the national unemployment rate generally translates into a 4 to 6% improvement in recruiting goals. Another top official, Bill Carr, called the recession, quote, a force, adding, quote, unemployment allowed us to be for much of the year in a very favorable position. The military, meanwhile, is looking into plans to bring recruiting to middle schools across the nation. A Kansas school district has implemented a middle school program based on the Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps curriculum. The program is being studied to see if it can be expanded nationwide. In housing news, new figures show the number of homes facing foreclosure has risen over 5% in recent months. According to Realty Track, 938,000 homes were at risk of foreclosure for the 3-month period ending last month, up from 890,000 in the prior 3 months. Foreclosure-related filings are on pace to reach around 3.5 million this year, up from 2.3 million in 2008. And the New York Times has revealed that environmental cleanup technology at dozens of U.S. coal factories has often led to the contamination of local water supplies. Coal plants that have installed scrubbers to filter air emissions have dumped hundreds of thousands of gallons of water pollution into local rivers and streams. Only 1 out of 43 power plants and electric utilities has been required to limit dumping of the toxin barium, which has been linked to heart problems and other organ diseases. Even when emissions have been regulated, 90% of plants that violated the Clean Water Act since 2004 have escaped penalties or fines. And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman with Juan Gonzalez.
And welcome to all of our listeners and viewers around the country and around the world.